Okay, hi everyone. So for today's lesson, what you need to have is your past year paper, okay, 2019 past year paper, and also your grammar book. Okay, grammar book, you may flip to the part where you copy the tenses revision. Okay, this table. Okay, so you can refer to it when I explain the answer to you. Okay, so let's look at part F, verb forms. Okay, part E we have done in school, right? So part F, verb forms. What you need to do now is to take out your red pen and also a highlighter. Okay, if you haven't highlighted keywords, you need to do when I explain to you later. Okay, and also you need a red pen to mark your answer. Okay, if your answer is wrong, put a cross, then write the correct answer at the side. Okay, so let's see. Part F, verb forms. Number 1. Before I called the police, the robbers what? Okay, flee. The meaning of flee is run away. Okay, run away, 逃跑的意思. So here there are 2 verbs, 2 actions. Okay, like what I told you before, when you have 2 actions in a sentence, okay, when you have 2 actions in a sentence and they happen in sequence, one happen first, then only another. If you have a sentence like this, it means that it should be past perfect tense. Okay, your first action will be in past perfect tense, and your second action will be in past tense. So here, your keyword is past tense verb called and also before. So this before shows that there's a sequence. Okay, one happened first, then only another happened. Right? 一个先发生，另外一个才发生。Before this word shows that, and called it shows that it happened in the past. Okay, this has already happened. So here, the tense here should be past perfect according to the keyword past perfect tense. Okay, so when you are doing tenses, the first thing that you need to know that is when you read a sentence, you need to identify. Okay, what tense is it? Look for the keywords. Then only you will know. Okay, this keyword is for this tense. Okay, so before. Okay, before and call past tense verb shows that this should be your answer should be past perfect tense. Okay, past perfect tense format had PP and passive had been PP. So when you are doing tenses, you need to be careful. You need to look at the sentence whether is it a passive voice or an active voice sentence. So here, the robbers. Okay, what you need to look is this part of the sentence, this clause. Okay, 这个后面这个短句跟前面没有太直接的关系。Okay, nothing to do with the first part of the sentence when you want to identify whether is it a active or passive sentence. Okay, you need to look at the clause itself. 后面这个短句来看它到底是 active 还是 passive voice. So here, the robbers flee. As what I told you before, flee means run away, right? So robbers flee. Robbers is the one that do this action at the back. So this is an active voice sentence. Okay, active voice sentence. So active voice sentence, we use active format. Past perfect tense, because of the keyword active format had PP. So your answer should be had flee PP fled. FLED. So that's the answer. Okay, had fled. Okay, number 2. I what over the problem over since last week. Okay, so your keyword here, maybe some of you will think that okay, keyword is last week. But other than last week, you still have another word which is important in this sentence. That is since. So you need to be careful. Okay, since last week. Okay, since last week. When you see the word since means 自从. Right? So this action happened in the past, but we do not know exactly when. Right? Happened in the past and it continues until now. It is still happening since the sentence didn't mention since the sentence doesn't mention that it has ended. 句子没有讲它已经结束了。So we assume that this action happened in the past and still continuing until now. Okay, and might continue till the future. 它可能还会继续到未来。因为 we do not know, it hasn't ended. 还没有结束的。So if an action happens in the past and still continuing until now, and it is still happening, it means that it should be present perfect continuous tense. Okay, present perfect continuous tense. You can see one of the keyword here is since. Okay, since. So your the active format is has been verb ing. Okay, has been verb ing. For this upcoming exam, mid-year exam, present perfect continuous tense passive is not tested. Okay, so has been verb ing. So you can see I, one person only. So has or have? Have. Okay, we need to use have. Although I is a singular, but then for I we use plural verb. Right? Remember? I, then plural verb at the back. So should be have. I have. Our format been mulling. Okay, verb ing. So mulling. Mulling over means you think about the problem again and again. You keep thinking about that problem. Okay, 反复的在思考这个事情。Okay, so the answer is I have been mulling. I have been mulling. Next one, people would cheer if the loss what amend. Okay, so what you need to know is the meaning of the verb first. Then only you can know whether is it an active or passive voice. Okay, so the meaning of amend is 修订的意思 means you change a little bit on something. Okay, amend 修订的意思。So here, people would cheer. Cheer means very happy. People would be very happy if the loss. Okay, loss 是法律。If the loss what? So here your keyword if. Okay, if conditional, right? Okay, when you find if in a sentence, it means that it should be if conditional. But if conditional, we have three types: likely, unlikely, and impossible. Right? Likely, unlikely, impossible. We need to know which one is it. So after you found if, you need to find another verb in the sentence. 句子里面另外一个部分的动词。So here is would cheer. Would cheer is another verb. Okay, other than amend, you should have another verb given to you. Okay, so here would cheer is the verb here. So would cheer, would original verb. Would original verb is here. So it should be if conditional unlikely, right? It has unlikely the would original. So if you see would original verb in the sentence, it means that another verb should be in past tense. Okay, should be in past tense. So if the lost past tense amended at ed, right? But is this an active or passive sentence? If the law 法律 amend means 修订. Can the law amend itself? No, right? So the noun here is not the one that did this action. So it should be passive voice. Passive voice. So here, simple past tense change to passive voice. Simple past tense, when we change to passive voice, were plus pp. Why not was plus pp? Because if conditional likely, no was. So no matter your noun is a singular noun or plural noun, we only use were. Okay, we only use were plus pp. Okay, so the laws were amended. Okay, amended. So here, when you are doing if conditional, you need to be when the sentence is an if conditional sentence, you need to be careful. Okay, here, if although this part of the sentence, people would cheer, this is active voice, right? 这个是 active. It doesn't mean that another part of the sentence should be in passive active voice as well. You see? Do you get what I mean? So the first part of the sentence, first clause is would original verb. This is active, right? It doesn't mean that the second part will be the same as the first part. 它后面这个不一定跟前面的是一样的。 Okay, this is active. This can be passive or active. Okay, depends on the sentence. It can be either one. Doesn't have to be the same as the clause in front. Okay, so you need to be careful. Okay, so next one. The road what at the moment. So your keyword, easy one, at the moment. Okay, remember at the moment is a keyword of at the moment here. Present continuous tense. Okay, present continuous tense. Present cont. Okay, at that moment is past continuous. At this or at the moment, present continuous. Okay, so present continuous tense 在此刻 a very specific time. Now, okay, at the moment. So the road pave. What is pave? Pave means 铺的意思. So the road, can the road pave itself? No, right? So this noun is not, this subject is not the one, this noun here is not the one which is doing the action at the back. 只要这个名词不是在做这个动作的这个人或者这个东西 then it should be passive voice. Okay? The road must be paved by someone. 这是被铺的，路不可以自己铺自己。So your answer should be present continuous tense. Passive voice is MR being PP. So here the road, one road only. So is being paved. PP at D. Okay, your answer is being paved. Okay, next one. Number 5. What the wall? What not vandalized for few times? Okay, so this is a question. Okay, question. You need to be careful. Okay, question. Your keyword here is for few times. For few times. Not only for. Together with few times. So when the sentence, there's the word for in the sentence, you might think that it is present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous tense, right? For, because for duration. Okay, but here for few times, 如果它是 present perfect continuous tense 或者是 past perfect continuous tense 的话，它 for 的后面 it must be a duration. Okay, 它是一个时长，维持了多少时间 it must show that this action has been happening for some time. Okay, 维持了一段时间 so it will be for a few hours, for a few weeks. Okay, continuously happen. But for this, for few times, times means 次. Okay, one time, two time, three times. 一次、两次、三次，这一些东西都不需要是持续发生的。你这一次做了这个东西 then the next time might be after some time 之后再做的，不是持续的。Do you get what I mean? So few times here, it is not a duration. 它不是一个时长，它不是维持了一段时间的。So that is why for few times here, it is not present perfect continuous tense. It is present perfect tense. Okay, because this action, this thing has happened for a few times, but we do not know when. And we do not know when, right? 他没有给你一个确切的时间，可是他只是跟你讲哦，这件事情发生了几次。So that is why it is present perfect tense. Okay, present perfect tense. So present perfect tense format has have PP or passive has have been PP. So here, let's look at the sentence whether is it an active or passive voice. The wall. Okay, the wall means 墙壁, you should know. Vandalize. Okay, what is vandalize? Vandalize means you destroy it on purpose. 你就是故意破坏，蓄意破坏。Okay, so the wall vandalize. Can the wall vandalize itself? No, right? So the wall, this noun is not the one which does the action at the back. So it shows that it is a passive voice. Okay, passive sentence. So here, passive, our format, has or have been PP. So wall, one wall only. So it should be has. So has the wall. Okay, has, and also you have a not here, so it must be added to at the back of has. So it becomes hasn't. Okay, you cannot write has not. If it is a first word in a sentence, you need to write in contracted form. Okay, hasn't, make it into one word only. So hasn't the wall been Okay, we have PP, been vandalized. Okay, PP vandalized at B at the back. So hasn't the wall been vandalized? Okay, some of you might be confused. Okay, I have 3 words in my format. Okay, this format have been PP, right? You have three words to fill in the blanks, and I have only 2 blanks. So should I write hasn't been the wall or hasn't the wall been vandalized? Okay, you just need to remember this. When you have 2 blanks in a sentence and 1 blank is at the beginning of the sentence, 在句子的第一个字 you can only fill in with 1 word in front. Okay, you can only fill in with 1 word in front. 句子最前面的那个空格做填色的时候，只可以填一个字而已 ，1 word. Okay, so no matter how many words you have at the back, okay, you all of those words you need to put in the second blank. Okay, so first blank can only be filled with 1 word. Okay, so has and your not. When you have a not, it should always be followed after the first word. And not 一定要跟着第一个字。So 你的答案永远不可能是 has been not vandalized or no such thing. Okay, not 永远都是跟着第一个的 the first word. So hasn't the wall been vandalized? Huh? Okay, next one. John what eat spicy food at all. So here you need to be very careful. Your keyword is at all. Okay, I think I have told you this before, but I'm not sure whether you still remember or not. At all is a keyword for simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense is something that happened before, now, and maybe in the future. Right? Simple present tense 的话的那个它的用意就是用来你每一天会做的事情。以前会做，现在会做，以后也会做的事情 ，right? So at all is also the same. At all 是完全的意思。如果你完全不做这件事情 ，it means that 你以前不会做，现在也不会做，以后也不会做。Okay, that is why at all belongs to simple present tense. Okay, you can remember it in this way, at all. So John ate spicy food at all. Okay, here you need to be careful with another thing. Eat. Okay, since like what I said just now, it should be simple present tense, right? Simple present tense, our format, active, add s or es, or original verb, if it's singular. If negative, you need to add do or does, then original verb. Passive is mr, was, were, pp. Is mr, pp, sorry. Okay, so here, spicy food at all. Okay, if this is an active voice sentence, right? John eat spicy food. Okay, John is the one who eat. 他是吃做这个动作的人 so active sentence. So your answer should be verb plus s. Eats. John eats spicy food at all, right? Originally, it should be like this. But for this question, it is different. Why? Because of at all. When you see at all in a sentence, your answer must be in negative form. 它一定是 negative 的。You need to add not by yourself. Okay, 不管考试的时候给你的那个动词有没有给你 not, you need to add not by yourself. If it is not given, you need to add by yourself. Okay, 如果考试的时候没有给你 not, you need to add by yourself. As long as you see at all, you need to add not. 只要你看到 at all, 就一定要加 not. Why? Because at all means 完全。Okay, let's say this sentence in a Mandarin. John. Okay, I change John to me. Okay, 我吃辣的食物。If we add at all inside, 我完全吃辣的食物。Do you talk like this? No, right? We don't talk like this. 我完全吃辣的食物。No. 如果我吃辣的食物，我就不需要加完全这个字在我的句子里面。Correct or not? So here, when you have at all in your sentence, 句子里面有个完全的话，就代表你其实要讲的东西是一个反面的。我完全不吃辣的食物。Then that makes sense. We talk like this, right? But we don't say 我完全吃辣的食物 so weird. We don't talk like this, right? So same goes to English. 在英文也是一样 When you have at all, it means that it should be a negative sentence. Okay, so here you need to add not. So when you see at all, you can add a not by yourself. 直接加一个 not 先。Okay, it will be easier then. So your answer, active voice, simple present tense, negative. Okay, 你有一个 not negative, right? So you need to use do, does plus original verb. So do or does. John, one person, so does not add together with does. As what I told you, 你有 not 的话，永远跟在第一个字。So does add not become doesn't eat original verb. Do does original verb. So doesn't eat spicy food at all. Okay, yeah. Okay, next one. The customers tonight what with the best food in town. Okay, so here let's look for the keyword first. Tonight is your keyword. Tonight means 今晚. Okay, so when you're doing tenses, imagine yourself in the afternoon. Okay, 你在做 tenses 的时候，把你自己想象在中午. Okay, if you are in the afternoon, okay, it means that morning past tense, night future tense. Okay, so tonight simple future. Okay, tonight simple future tense. So the customers tonight what with best food in town. What is serve? Serve 是服务的意思。Okay, but here serve with the best food 就是服务生把那些好的食物端来给你，是这样子，就是服务给你的意思。Okay, serve means 服务。So here tonight simple future tense, right? Simple future tense. Okay, our format will original verb or passive will be PP. So here the customers, okay, our noun is the customers here, right? The customers serve. When you go to a restaurant as a customer, will you serve yourself? No, right? It means that the customer is a subject. 它是被服务的。Okay, 它是被服务的。Customer 不会自己服务自己啊。Okay, so that is why it should be passive voice. Okay, passive. So passive sentence format will be PP. So will be PP served at the back. So served. Okay, the customers tonight will be served with the best food in town. Okay, next one. Mandy, what her illness in order to be absent from school yesterday. Okay, so here keyword yesterday. Easy one. Yesterday, what tense is it? Simple past tense. Okay, yesterday simple past tense. Very easy one. You should know. If you do not know yesterday simple past tense, then there's something you need to do more revision. Okay, simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense. Let's see, active or passive. Mandy fake her illness. Fake here means 假装的意思。Fake can be adjective. 它可以是形容词，假的意思。Okay, this is a fake receipt. 应该假的收据。Okay, so 它可以是形容词 but here it is a verb. 假装的意思 ，OK， 假装。So here, Mandy fake her illness. Mandy is the one who does this action or not? Yes, Mandy is the one who does this action, right? Mandy fake her own illness. 她自己假装自己生病。So here, active voice. Okay, simple past tense active voice. Past tense verb. Change it to past tense verb. Fake plus D, right? But here, this is a question. Okay, question we have different format. Remember, simple present tense and simple past tense, negative means you have not, or in question form you have different format like this. You need to add do, does, or did for past tense. So here, Mandy, past tense, format did plus original verb. So Mandy, we add did, we change it to did original verb. So did Mandy fake original verb, F-A-K-E, fake. Okay, so that's the answer for this question. Okay, did original verb. Next one. If you want me, I would not have taken the offer. Okay, here, if conditional, right? You see if. So highlight if. Okay, your keyword is if, and what else? When you see if, you need to look for another verb, right? 句子里面的另外一个动词. So here is would not have taken. The whole thing. Would not have taken. Would have plus PP, right? Would have PP. So here we go to if conditional. Okay, we look for would have PP. Would have PP is here. Okay, would have PP. So it means that another part should be past perfect, had plus PP, right? If conditional impossible. Something that you regret. 你后悔的事情. So past perfect, had plus PP. So if you this is active or passive? You need to be careful. You remind me active. Okay, 这个是做这件事情的人提醒我. So active voice, past perfect, had plus PP. So your answer should be if you had reminded me. Okay, if conditional should be quite easy. Okay, next one. The hostages means 人质 Okay, abuse means 虐待 Okay, emotionally and physically by the terrorist last night. Terrorist means 恐怖分子 This is the sentence from your vocab if you still remember. Okay, vocab 这边有一个这样的字 So here, the hostages 人质嘛，人质会不会自己虐待自己？Will the hostages abuse themselves or abuse someone? No, right? So the hostages must be the person who were abused. 他是被虐待的人。Oh yeah, I forgot about keyword. So keyword here last night, sorry. Okay, last night is simple past tense. Simple past tense. Okay, so simple past tense, passive. Like what we said just now, passive voice. So simple past tense passive voice was were pp. So hostages plural we use were. So your answer should be were abused. Okay, were abused. Next one, the man always what? To unscrupulous ways. Again, this is also your vocab. Resort means you take an action, you 采取某一个方式去做事情usually the bad one， 不好的那种采取不好的一种方式，那种采取。So here the man always what to unscrupulous way. So here keyword always, okay, easy right? Always simple present tense. Okay, always you should know simple present tense. Okay, the man resort to unscrupulous way. So the man is the one who does this action. 这个男人是做这件事的人， so it should be active voice. Simple present tense active voice. Add s or es for singular. So the man, one man only. So we need to add to singular verb. Add s. Okay, resorts. Okay, resorts to unscrupulous way. So that's your answer. Okay, next one. Henry and his family what by the beach yesterday evening. Your keyword here, yesterday evening. Okay, yesterday evening, what tense? Two timing. Okay, in the past. Should be past continuous tense. Okay, 过去的时间，然后确切的一个时间 two timing in the past. Past continuous tense. So past continuous tense, our format was verb ing or passive was were being pp. So here, Henry and his family picnic. They are the one who do this action. 他们是做这件事情的人 So it should be active voice. Okay, active voice 主动句来的 So Henry and his family plural, right? More than one person. So format should be were verb ing. So your answer, Henry and his family were picnicking by the beach yesterday evening. Okay, were picnicking. Okay, picnic. When you want to add ed or ing at the back, you need to change it. You need to add k. Okay, so picnic, k ing. Okay, same goes to past tense. Past tense also k ed. Okay, so that's all for tenses part. Okay, if you have any question, you may PM me and ask me about it. Okay, I'll explain to you further if you do not understand any part. Okay, you can PM me and I'll explain to you. Okay, so that's all for today. Please check your answer. Okay, check your answer. Mark for yourself. If your answer is wrong, do correction and cite. Okay, 把正确的答案写下来 and highlight the keywords. Highlight the keywords. Okay, I hope you have highlighted the keywords when you were listening just now. 我刚刚在 highlight 的时候，你们就跟着我 highlight. Then it will be easier for you to learn. Okay, easier for you to remember. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. After you're done with your work, after you have checked everything, marked for yourself, or highlighted the keywords, please submit your work in Google Classroom. Okay, I have posted an assignment for you, so please submit there. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.